Halo, selamat malam. Kali ini kita kayak kemarin, football. Karena di sini saya bukan player yang pro ya, jadi harap dimaklumi. Oh ya, ini nanti kemungkinan lawannya sama player apa? Player PC. Karena cross platform yang main di PS4 kayaknya masih dikit ya. Banyakan di PC. Cir 3000 pasrah aja.
Well, football is, of course, the stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Judge, surely! Goal! Celtic! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe. Ball has bounced loose now. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Played towards the front line. Ricci. Matheus Cunha. Looking to play him in. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's just beyond his reach. Not the most convincing of passes. Busquets. No, that's been intercepted. Matheus Cunha. Ricci. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Neymar. Balde. Oh, that's a key interception. Utrecht are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great ball if he can get there. He's having a shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pavard with the cross. He's cut it out. And it's Barella. Now it's Girassi. It's played through for him. Hazard. Girassi. Koundé attempts a clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chooses to go back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And the shot! Goal! Celtic! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Threads one in. He has a look up. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, what can they make of this? And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Matheus Cunha. Now it's Girassi. Foot in. Lobbed in behind. Correa gets into a good position. Barella. Correa, here's real chance!
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Neymar.
Pretty robust defending.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Kimmich. And it's Hazard.
2 added minutes
Nacho.
have been indicated.
Celtic finding their passes. Kimmich. Ricci. Now it's Girassi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
Utrecht really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Chooses to go crossfield. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Correa, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Neymar. Neymar gets through on his own. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper
Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Correa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Hazard with the clearance. And it's Balde. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Utrecht are looking to go forward now. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. Here's a chance for a Celtic counter-attack. It's a pretty loose pass. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Girassi. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Correa. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. We expected better, and so did he. That's beautifully weighted. This looks promising. And the cross comes in. That's an imaginative pass. Messi. Matheus Cunha is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's worked it through. And that should get the job done. Ricci. He's had it taken off him. Correa proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a searching pass. Mbappe, and the finish! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
21, Matheus Cunha. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Soboslai.
Utrecht still have the cards to affect this game. Ricci. And it's Soboslai.
Utrecht really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a...
Here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Utrecht really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's had a hit! Out to the right.
Number 5, Hazard. Number 10, Halooo. Coming on the field, number 23.
Oh, and they're quick to
Doku.
press here,
Number
right on top of them.
20,
Tries to
Welbeck.
pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Celtic take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Lampard. He won't be happy with that one. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Look at this. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Celtic blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Utrecht were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Quick reminder
So what do you
today,
take
please
away
have
from it
your
all,
entry
Jim?
tickets
Well,
at
Peter,
hand
I
and it's
really
time for
couldn't see
today's
what this
winning
team...
Oh, sinyalnya ya ampun. Aduh. Oh, nge-lag-nya. Musuhku divisi 5.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short, and that was nowhere near his best. Utrecht are looking to go forward now. Played out towards the right wing. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Hazard. Utrecht couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Hazard. And there's green grass ahead of him. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, what a ball! Saka. Now it's Benzema. Pass somewhat off target. Ricci. Distributed tidily. Foot in. Alexander-Arnold. Subimendi. Now that looks a decent ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. Chance to deliver. And that has been cleared.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hazard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Played out to the left flank. That's the throw. That's going right the way across. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing.
Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Benzema is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And smartly reclaimed. That is as far as they're going to go. The defence opting here for strength in number. Matches Cunha! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mateus Cunha just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Danilo. Now, can they get him away? He's gone for goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Yan.
Saka. And it's Neymar. It's gone for a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Hazard. Great vision. And it's Danilo. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. Has a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wah, ngelag-nya.
Messi. Girassi.
Ya,
Now it's Benzema. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
And the action
Substitutions
is
taking
back
place.
on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Played into space. Ricci. Neymar does well to get it back.
apa sih?
Chooses to go cross-field. Utrecht different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Ih,
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Kimmich with the foul. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Saka. Saka. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Back into the middle. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's lofted through
sih?
here. Shifted it to the flank. And he's intervened well there. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
ih.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Ricci. It's Kimmich. Doku. Now it's Girassi. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Nicely weighted ball. And still could be danger here.
Set.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Danger averted for now. Matheus Cunha is someone with real dynamite in it. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
18,
have their second
Benzema.
corner now.
Coming on the field.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Manchester United have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. And he's lost his man here. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played up towards the front line. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's forced to go back. Utrecht are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pass is just off target. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Mbumu. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Utrecht have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Kimmich. And the pass is intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Welbeck. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
In with the challenge. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Welbeck. He's found a way through. That's the keeper's ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. Good ball over the top. Tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Welbeck simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Utrecht take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Welbeck chasing after it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely spread. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Utrecht do have a chance to counter here. Subimendi. And that is as far as it goes. Utrecht have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Welbeck claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
From today's match is now on sale.
Thrilling, nail-biting.
Wah, like-nya. CFA kakean ini. Aduh. Jangan nge-lag, jangan nge-lag. Buset, 3.000.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to it. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he's there to get it away. Now it's Girassi. That has been cut short. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Can he latch on to this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he get on the end of this? That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai. That is good alertness. Spread neatly. Could be danger here.
Aduh.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. He's had a shot! In he goes again. Goal! Utrecht! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That is good strength. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Szoboszlai plays it in. Ribery. Some resolute defending there. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball.
Utrecht really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system.
Shot, surely! Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Adams gets across to intercept that. And it's Kimmich. Ribery. Aimed beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Foi suave. Hey.
Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That has ended up in no man's land. Azar. Ricci wins the duel this time. Ambitious ball here.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious.
Oh no, this does not look good. Big header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Valverde.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Utrecht can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kimmich. There's the crossfield ball. Nicely weighted ball. And he's being shifted off it. Kimmich. Great vision. Messi gets into a good position. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass somewhat off target, and it's gone back to the keeper. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Utrecht are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution on the field, number 10. Coming on
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 20.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Utrecht come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that's gone loose. Now it's Welbeck. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to get for it, and he shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Thumps it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Utrecht are looking to go forward now. Mbappe looking for options for movement. He is through here. And he's in, and the shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they win it back again. Just about up to the hour now. Valverde gets over and intercepts.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Adams makes the interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Utrecht do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, just skips past it, takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Szoboszlai. Well, they've got it again. And this is Welbeck.
Yeah.
Looking to play him in. Szoboszlai, give him the lift of his goal. It's played through for him. Good, and the shot! He has done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 69 minutes is number 7, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field is number 21, Matthias Cunha.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Utrecht will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Matches Cunha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Utrecht suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And here's Welbeck.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Great pressure, plenty of it.
That's good play from him.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. He has found the way through. A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Hazard. Yamal. Out towards the flank. And it's Caicedo. And this is Welbeck.
Utrecht can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
And Welbeck! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 20.
Utrecht could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. 4 added minutes on the board. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mathias Cunha, not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Welbeck, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Is only allowed in the areas shown on this
Any
map.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Dasan 1. Satu, dua. Oh, harusnya satu kali lagi harusnya bisa. Oh, iya. Apakah player Bansos akan menang? Kita lihat. Ya Allah. Betul, waduh, kayak musuhnya yang tadi ya.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for.
Hello,
Win this one
everybody,
and they're going up.
welcome to today's
Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Utrecht come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Big chance! They've scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already. Gabriel tries to pass it through. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Oh, no joy this time. Caicedo. Utrecht disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. Paz. And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Again! In a trice! And they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's out for a goal kick. That is ended up in no man's land. Out of play for a throw. Jimenez. Now that looks a decent ball. Akanji gets a foot in here. It's a quick one.
Utrecht really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Girassi. Now it's Szoboszlai. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Soboslai. Aims beyond the defence. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Might want to be careful there.
Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. That is lovely. Cross goes in there. He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Robertson. Van Dijk. Paz. Caicedo has created one goal already. Van Dijk. It's Kimmich. Oh, good spread. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Soboslai. Kane. Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Girassi. He might be... And the finish! Oh, it's gone in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Utrecht get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Yo, divisi 5 akhirnya. Mereka dengan skill pas-pasan bisa ke divisi 5. CB. Oh, aku tidak punya Oke, sampai di sini aja lah. Terima kasih yang udah nonton. Mohon maaf karena nggak jago dan nggak banyak ngomong. Sorry. Terima kasih.